welcome to 2K Sports. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. Now here's Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Bogut pulls it in. And it's Sacramento's ball. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Clarkson against Reeves. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Mullen. Up and over Smith. Ooh, trains the 19-footer.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Smith, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Richardson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Ball. 35 points his last game. Pass to Reeves. Back to Ball. There's the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Reeves against Clarkson. There's the screen. Outside Richardson. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Ball finds Reeves. Ball surveys the floor. Picked by Smith. Clock at 6. Ball no good. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Clarkson passes to Richardson. Outside for Wembanyama. Clarkson outside. Lets it go. Good as the jump shot falls.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Reeves. Back to Ball. Up and over Richardson. Kept alive. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Granger. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pure from three-point range. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The three from Ball, rebounded by the Lakers.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And he lobs it up top. The lob, very well done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Now Reeves. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Lakers. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson passes to Richardson. Uses the glass on the layup.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now.
So both teams making some changes here. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Pass to McDaniel. Hey, from beyond the arc. Here's Bogut. It's tipped. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Sacramento shooting their first foul shots of the night. No good on the free throw. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Here's Chaney from the stripe. McDaniel pulls it in. Pass to Reeves. There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. Sacramento passing it around. Hardaway on the wing. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Lakers in the lead. Muller pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Mullen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mullen's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniel. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Richardson, the pass to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Here's Chaney. From outside, off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers ahead. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Smith, and it's Ajinça at the 5, down low.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
To the left side wing. Pick by Smith. Here's Mayo. Pass to Ajinça. Outside Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. On target from range.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Highland, the pass to Mourning, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Mayo. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Hardaway. Another one falls for Sacramento.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. Clarkson passes to Mourning. There's a screen. This one for three. The Lakers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reeves up top. No points so far. For three, Smith. And another Sacramento three.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Chaney. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Kings leading. Pass to Granger. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Anderson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Chaney, pass to Clarkson. All sorts of time. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Smith no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Clarkson against Hardaway. Here's the pick. Mullen, pass to Mourning. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Sacramento. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Clarkson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Granger. Pass the ball. Here's Pinckney. And here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Granger. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Lakers lead by 6. Richardson with it. The shot no good. Good D by Ball. Pass to Reeves. Here's Pinckney from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Mullen, pass to Richardson. Here's Mullen. That three's off the mark. Kings trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Ball passes to Reeves. And another miss by Sacramento. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that. The calm leadership type. Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
1:11 left in the first half of this game. All no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh, it's Wemby!
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Kings trail by 8. Ball outside. shot to stop the run. Yep, that one's good. Ball's got 5 points.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. A nice shot by Mullen.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Reeves against Clarkson. There's ball with a three. Melo knocking down a three.
Yeah, and there's a three right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Wembanyama, high post. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. From 9 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And taking a look at the Kings, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true...
That does it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Clarkson in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Mullen, pass to Clarkson. Now here's Wembanyama. Fires from the wing. A nice shot by Mullen. He's got 11.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Reeves, the pass to Smith. Pass to Ball. Here's the three. It's the trifecta. Ball's got 11.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there, or he will rise and fire.
Mullen, pass to Wembanyama. And there's a pick. On the wing, Richardson, hounded by Ball. Mullen, pass to Clarkson. Over Reeves. Rebound by Sacramento.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
90 seconds into the second half now. Back to Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Reeves against Clarkson. Pass to Richardson. Here's Anderson. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Richardson, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Kings trail by 5. Now Reeves. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Mullen. Launches the three. Counted from distance. 14 points for him.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And here's Reeves. Back to Ball. From deep. It's hauled in by Mullen. The Lakers lead by 6. Pass to Richardson. Clarkson with a screen on Ball. Here's Mullen. 14 points for him. Left side, Richardson. That one falls. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Ball passes to Granger. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Anderson. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Mullen for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Picked by Smith. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Kings.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Clarkson passes to Mullen. Here's Anderson. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Granger. And he banks in the layup. Granger's got 5.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Here's Richardson. Clarkson passes to Richardson. Here's Cheney. Off target with the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Ball. Nails the wide-open jumper. He's got 13.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Clarkson outside. Second chance shot. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Pass to Granger. Back to Reeves. 5 on the clock. A little mid-range shot is up. The Lakers with a rebound. There's Cheney. No points yet. Richardson, the pass to Mourning. That one's good for 2. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. McDaniel, no good. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Cheney. He tries for 3. McDaniel pulls it in.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. McDaniel's got his first 3 points of the game. Los Angeles leading by 8.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Now here's Richardson. Cheney, the pass to Mourning. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here at the end of the third. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Smith, and it's McDaniel in at the 3 slot. Pulls it. Mullen can't get it to go.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Mayo. The fader. It's rebounded by Cheney. the wing on the left. Gill, pass to Mullen. To the middle. Here's Mourning. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. They set a pick for 3. Hardaway. Gill grabs the board.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Mullen. Now here's Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gill. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Gill's got this first bucket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Davis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass the ball. Releases. Jump shot is good.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Here's Mullen. Here's Gill. He's covered by Reeves. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Granger. Pass to Reeves. Here's Ball. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Cheney. They get it again.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Granger passes to Reeves. Here's Gill. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Mullen. Puts up a 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He started to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Smith outside. And another Sacramento 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Lakers making a switch here. Pick this pocket. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Clarkson outside. He fires. Rebounded by Smith.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Rebounded by Clarkson. The Lakers lead by 5. Outside Richardson. Deflects the pass. Clarkson outside. 4 on the clock. Oh, he missed the jumper.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Now Ball. Pushing through. LaMelo Ball.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Here's Anderson, covered by Smith. Clarkson can't get the 3. Kings trail by 3. Now Smith. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter here. He shoots. Wembanyama there for the rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. And again, another missed shot. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Ball. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Now Wembanyama. Called by Doug Christie. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
It falls!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Ball fires. Misses the 3. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. So here we are toward the end of the regular season, the stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Jim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation, because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into this important part of the regular season.
Depth important, and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Marvin Williams. Nene is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Williams. And it's Ryder in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Williams. 12 points his last outing. Pocket 6. Williams passes to Ryder. It's up a 3. And it's Deng with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Williams against Martin. Here's Podkolzin. Outside Martin. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ryder, then the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Outside for Nene. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Williams from outside. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Well, it's a good sign for a team to win when they're not at their best. That shows great resolve.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. This is a good time to go to our 2K leaderboard and look at a few of the league's best defenders, small forwards, leading their position in steals so far in the season's second half. Number 1, Luol Deng.
And with the kind of defense he plays, it really gives his team someone to lean on at that end of the floor.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Luol Deng. Here's Shaq.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Supersonics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Martin. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And the hand speed showing for Martin on that shot.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williams kicks to Williams. Pass to Ryder. Shaq with the screen. And there's the drive. And that one good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Wesley with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Martin. And again, Seattle with the triple.
A certified sniper. Martin can be so consistent from range.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. 3 on 3. Here's Deng. And he uses the glass on the layup. Deng's got his second bucket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Ryder. Shaq with a screen on Martin. Ryder, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams against Wesley. Outside Martin. And another three for Seattle.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is Williams. Nene with the screen on Martin. Back to Williams. Looking to end the run. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Williams against Wesley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Martin missing. Vancouver trails by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Check the screen on Martin. Ryder, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Oh, good ball movement from Martin, working it around to get his team an easy look.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Achua, he's checked in for the Sonics. Joe Harris comes in for Martin. Vancouver also changing it up. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Williams. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Ryder. Outside Williams. Back to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Ellington. And the three off target. Seattle leading by 9. Pass to Harris. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wesley, and it's Seattle with another.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Harris against Dinwiddie. Shaq with a screen on Wesley. Williams gets the bucket.
Man, you watch Jay Williams. This guy has a ton of talent.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harris passes to Wesley. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Wesley's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Dinwiddie outside. The kick out to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Harris. Williamson out there with Precious Achua. And it's Wertz in at the point. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Vancouver trails by 11. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Harris. Seattle has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Williamson. Blatch pulls it in. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Dinwiddie kicks to Stoudemire. Releases. Hits the jumper in space. Stoudemire's got it back down to within single digits for Vancouver.
And Stoudemire has that silky smooth jumper, gets it off so quickly.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stoudemire outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You look at Vancouver. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, Seattle, down 4 spots from them.
You know, for the Supersonics, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Some changes for Seattle. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Dang in for Hakeem Warwick. Dang looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Martin. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. Vancouver trails by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Can't get it to fall. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Boston. Back to Stoudemire. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kevin Martin on the wing. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Here's Wirtz, ready by Stoudemire. 3-pointer, Martin, good for another basket for him. Number 4 today, he's 4 of 8.
And this is what Martin does best. Once he catches fire, he is capable of taking over games.
Todd Colzines checked in for the Sonics. Wesley comes in for Wirtz. Shack's checked in for the Grizzlies. Nene comes in for Stoudemire. Pass to Nene. Shaq kicks to Williams. The kick out to Williams. Can they get it? The Grizzlies with another miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Dang, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Ryder, then the pass to O'Neal, and a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Martin kicks to West. Pass to Hendricks. A 3-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
It's stolen by Dang. Kevin Martin on the wing. Here's Wesley. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. O'Neal sets the screen for Williams. Back to Williams. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Sonics. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wesley against Williams. Martin wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Martin's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Vancouver with the possession here, trailing by 19. Wesley against Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. 6 on the shot clock. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Supersonics.
Wesley against Williams. On the high post. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
And that's always the goal. Put them away early if you can.
And so it's Seattle with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Big right after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Taking a look here now at the Supersonics. They're making their move up in the rankings. I'll tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Grizzlies.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Kevin Martin.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Starting the second half, here's Thomas Isolo's foul. Nene is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Williams. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Ryder in at the 2 spot.
First team foul.
Now Williams. 6 to shoot. Stolen away.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
O'Neal is screen on Martin. Here's Ryder. Good on the three-point shot. Ryder's got 7.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Wesley against Williams. Has a 2 for Martin. Grizzlies with the rebound. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Pass to Martin. Fires for 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Here's Shaq. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Lou all day. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Here's Hendricks. Still scoreless. Pass to Wesley. Martin from outside.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Martin again missing. Outside Williams. Here's Ryder. Vancouver working the ball around now. Shaq with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Ryder no good. Sonics leading by 11. Martin the pass to Wesley. Back to Martin. Here's Podkolzin. Here's Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Deng kicks to Martin. Pass to Hendricks. Seattle missing again. Vancouver trails by 9. Williams with the ball. He's got 9. Williams inside. Podkolzin with the rebound. Seattle has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Outside Martin. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
O'Neal on the wing. He has 5. Pocket 6. No good on that one. And so it's Deng bringing it up for the Supersonics. Going inside, and there it is for him. Wesley's got 7.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Vancouver trails by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Joe Harris is checked in for Luol Deng. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Vancouver. On defense, Seattle, they lead by 11. Pass to Ryder from past the arc. Seattle grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Harris. Martin with the bounce pass. Clock at 4. Grizzlies with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Check his screen on Martin. Williams passes to O'Neal. Harris outside. No good on the triple. Vancouver trails by 11. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Ryder. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ryder's got 10 points in the game.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And here is Wesley. He's got 7. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Nene.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
O'Neal inside, covered by Wesley. Nene, the pass to Stoudemire. Pulls from the top of the key. That one falls. There's 38 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. Outside, Martin launches it, drills it from outside. 18 points for him.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
To the middle, here's Shaq, and finished off by O'Neal.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Pass to Hendricks. Martin for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Seattle, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Hang out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Huertas in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Stoudemire outside. On the wing, Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. Seattle leading by 9. Outside Deng. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. Stoudemire outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Seattle has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Dinwiddie against Dang. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Stoudemire. Rebound by the Sonics. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Inside. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Stoudemire. Again, the miss by Stoudemire. Sonics leading by 12. That's good from Dang on the assist by Wirtz. Dang's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Pendergraft. Stoudemire outside. No coverage that time.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Wesley. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice feed by Wesley. Always looking to get others involved.
Vancouver trails by 14. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dang. The 3. Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Here's O'Neal.
2 minutes. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Nene left side. All right, here's Williams. Oh, the jumper goes.
Making it look simple. Williams gets the hot pass and drills it.
Seattle leading by 12. Now Wesley. Outside, Martin. Pulls it from 20. That does not go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. Now here's Williams. O'Neal. Layup, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Stolen by Nene. Here's O'Neal. Not that time. It won't go. Martin up top. at 6. Oh, the slam dunk.
I love it when Martin attacks the lane, proving he's got more than just a jump shot.
And we have a timeout called by Tromas Isolo. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. It's a 14-point game. Here's O'Neal. Jumper is off. Seattle has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wesley against Williams. Here he goes. Just 4 to shoot.
Off, using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Supersonics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luol Deng.
They impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Wesley. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. O'Neal there for the rebound. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luol Deng.